Welcome to Steampunk Tuesday. I'm Ian.
And I'm Mike.
I have my new product launch for March here. I thought if Timmykins can do his, I can do mine. So, I have some lovely new sets for you, plus I have some fantastic new envelope styles. But we'll do the sets first.
Yes, because one of these I've already got actually two of these I've actually got earmarked for myself as well.
It has indeed. So, for the first ephemera sets we've got, Shall
I move those two out of the way and we'll do them one at a time?
Okay, the first one I have is the Fortune Tellers.
Yes.
This is a super duper set. The Fortune Tellers has 23 items in it. So all hand cut out by me, all designed by me, and all distressed by me, by those poor weary fingers.
Those poor, sore, raw, bleeding fingers.
Thank you so much for everybody that bought last time. It was amazing, thank you. But don't feel obliged, buy again. So we have the lovely swing ticket featuring Alexander.
You always call those swing tickets.
I do.
It's a tag.
It's because my background, ladies and gents, is in packaging. That's where I made all my living years ago.
I was just going to say that's where you made your money.
So we have a, what do you call it?
A tag.
We have a tag.
Swing ticket.
Well, this is a postcard featuring Mike used to live in Thurston, didn't you?
Yeah, Thurlston. With an L in it. Now then, interestingly enough, if you've ever watched, I think it was it Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Didn't they have that image as a poster?
They did on the wall, yeah. So we have the 4-page postcard.
I love that.
Admit one.
Yes.
We also have some smaller journaling cards. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're all a really good size. They're all printed on a 200-gram card.
Are we going to need a measuring stick?
I think we might, Mike. Yeah.
Just so we can give people an indication.
A indication.
Actually, while I get my measuring stick, I'm also going to bring my cup of coffee over.
Right.
There you go.
So the postcard, the double postcard, measures 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So it's good size.
It's a goodly size.
The slightly smaller cards are 3.5 roughly by 5.
I'm happy now. I've brought my coffee with me.
And they're all double-sided.
Super duper.
We have the 2 corners. I like to put little corner pockets in.
Yes, don't we all?
Yeah. Then we have the journaling cards themselves.
Sorry, just bring those corner pockets back again.
Yes.
Note the faux rivets.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show those. Yes.
And I love this background. I love the colour on that background.
I do. Okay, so we have our 6 journaling cards.
Mm-hmm. These are the open up.
Yeah, they're the open up ones.
Open up ones.
Open up ones. And these measure roughly 3.5 inches by 4 3/4 inches. So they're a nice size. So you have the Xanthor, Sanctuary of Lost Souls, the Grand Theatre, New Jersey, 1886.
Love it.
Carter.
Another one.
Mr. Thurston again here. I just love the detail. I mean,
yeah, I love the little devils.
Oh, I do.
So cute, little imps. Maybe not devils, but imps.
Alexander, the man who knows or has a fairly good idea.
He knows, you know.
He knows, you know. And Gypsy Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller. Oh, it's 2 words there.
Fortune
Teller.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have
because she's telling your fortune.
She is indeed. Also have the labels, obviously, for the envelopes. Self-adhesive. Peel the backing off. And then you have your 4 little money bankers envelopes.
Wage envelope.
Wage envelopes.
4x4.
Yes.
4 inch by 4 inch. There you
Plus, we got some new punches.
Yay.
Look at these. Aren't they just
so we can do some more intricate
dinky
shapes. Now, I love these.
Yeah.
The shapes lend themselves to so much, and you will see them popping up in other kits.
You will indeed. So that's the first one. That is the Fortune Tellers. Some people have already jumped on the bandwagon. Thank you very much. When I did the quick sneak peek when I was doing my
in the vlog last week.
Yeah.
Do you want to just put those to one side?
Let's just put them in there.
With packets and rattling.
Yeah. Okay.
I will be your Mario today.
You're my Mario today. The second set is the Perfumery, vintage Perfumery. I absolutely adore these, and I know you do out there as well.
I think these are going to go down extremely well.
Okay, so we'll start at the back. So we have our 4 envelopes with our 4 self-adhesive tags. I mean, look how pretty they are.
Well, they're the stickers, aren't they?
Yeah,
On
the
the
stickers,
envelopes.
yeah,
You don't
stickers,
have
yeah.
to use them for the envelopes.
No. I mean, the colours.
Love it.
I love the vintage bottles against the backgrounds which match.
It's funny because I like the backgrounds.
Because you showed me how to do them.
The Harlequin backgrounds.
The Harlequin backgrounds.
I love the Harlequin.
So we have those. We also have two of the new, they'd be lovely. They're Art Nouveau ladies.
Yes, that's it. Centre up.
Sorry, my hand doesn't bend that way. Ah, it does now. There we are.
They're really cute.
They're cute,
Love
aren't they?
Love those.
Then we have the circular ones.
Oh, they're bigger.
Yeah, these are
Are they 2 or 2.5?
2.5 inch. Great size. I just think the colours are beautiful.
Quite robust.
Yes. And these they just make you go, oh. These are all double sided, and these measure 2.5 by 4.5. So they're a good size.
A goodly size.
So you have violet witch hazel,
Heliotrope.
heliotrope toilet water. That's just says Happy Christmas on it there in tiny letters. It's a Christmas perfume
nice.
bottle.
Lovely. So it does smell of pine.
Yeah. Barcombs, Lady Marion,
Trailing arbutus.
and Florida water
Whatever that
from
is.
St. Louis.
Obviously it smells of oranges.
Salco. But the colours are all pretty and they all match.
Lovely. Really nice.
And we're very large tag.
Swing ticket.
And that's got the little perfume bottle again. Then we have the large postcard. Love this. If you love Art Deco, how fab is she? Or Bon Marche.
Yes. The good market.
And then that opens up and you've got your old postcard
Marche,
on the back.
isn't it?
Marche, I think so.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
accent on the E, so.
They're the two ladies from the tiny little tags. Tiny little
Again, you've got your faux Brad kind of rivet
yeah,
things
these
in
are
the
like big
corners.
buttons, yeah.
Big buttons.
Big buttons. Then we have
A lovely mixture.
the folding cards now. This set has in it 30 items. So you have...
Over the top.
I know, I couldn't help it. Once I start, I can't stop.
I know.
I mean, these are also printed on 300 gram, all double-sided. I've got little labels on the back.
The white lilac, that one.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, perfect if your name's Mavis.
Mavis, yeah. If you call Mavis, it's ideal.
Cologne. Look at that.
Lundborg's Perfume. Okay.
Yeah, some
Just
German,
think-
some French.
But look at that. Look how pretty they are.
This is very nice.
Rickensecker Perfumes. The only American perfume sold around the civilized world.
I like it.
I love it as well. Yeah. And then last but not least, Lady Kicking Her Legs Up.
Perfume
La
La Feria.
Lafayette by Lawnthrick, still going today.
Oh, yes.
White Rose.
I wonder what that means.
Don't
La
know.
Feria. I'll have to do some translating.
Oh, of course. Then there's this one. Lance Perfumery. She's
Rodot.
beautifully Art Nouveau.
Gorgeous.
And then there's just two smaller cards, and these measure 3 by 4 3/4. I mean, they're all double. I mean, they're very, very Victorian. But Mike,
They are.
and then they're all double-sided as well.
Very cute. I like the imagery on those because they're very cutesy.
Yes,
Very,
they
very
are.
Cutesy.
So they are the perfume set,
Okay.
vintage perfume.
Vintage Perfume.
The next one I've been asked for by a few people. I wasn't going to do it, and then somebody said, "Can you do Jules Verne?" And me being Verne Industries, I can't say no, can I? Really?
Was it Ellie?
I think it was Ellie, yeah. And then a couple of other people said, "There's nothing out there." There is now. Okay, so this is the Jules Verne set. The Verne set, you get 28 items in.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start off with the great man himself, and this is that new punch shape we've got.
Love that. It's so 3D.
So
Isn't
there's
it?
3 of those. I mean, they're not small. These measure on their own. They're 2 inches across by 2 inches square. So they're, you know.
Interesting. That
Okay.
perfume bottle one. It said La Feria. That's Spanish.
All right. We have the Jules Verne postcard, but a double-sided postcard, same size as we normally do,
Likey.
which of course are 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. All 200 gram again, so they're a nice weight.
300, didn't you say?
200 gram.
think you said 300, are you?
They're all printed on 200 gram.
Right.
It's a really good weight. And then we have the postcard. I do different things in different sets. I don't like to do the same thing again and again.
No, why?
It's
Why would
boring.
Why would you?
Oh, the great man.
In colour.
Yeah. I found his signature as well.
Oh, excellent.
Good you haven't got a bank book.
Yes, we were scheduled last year, weren't we, to go to France for our annual holiday.
We were.
And there is a museum, isn't there? A
Yes,
Jules
there
Verne
is.
museum. And we were planning on going, but obviously lockdown, blah, blah, blah. Postponed.
Yes, so we'll be going next year, hopefully. So there are...
So these are our illustrations from some of the stories, aren't they? From
They are
from the
indeed.
books. So,
Got 20,000 Leagues there.
yep.
And it's got the little bits of old stamps. If you look in the background, it's quite...
Oh yeah, there's washi tapes and all sorts.
Yeah, there is. Obviously the back you're going to write on.
Mm-hmm.
These are not small either. These are just over 3
Yeah.
by 4 and 3/4.
So that one, is that from Around the World in 80... Did he do Around the World in 80 Days? No, he didn't, did he?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's from 20,000 Leagues. That's got all the...
Now, I think that one is
Look.
from
Journey to the Centre of the Earth.
Journey to the Centre of the Earth, that one, I think. That one's definitely 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Not sure. But hey ho. Oh, look at that.
I love that.
Very steampunk.
But these are all... The illustrative ones are beautiful. Plus, you've got your corner pockets, and these are... I mean, look, they're all the old photographs and pens. And they've got some of the book covers on them.
Yeah, very literary.
Very. Then we have the 4 stickers to go on the
Envelopes.
envelopes.
Or for use elsewhere.
A floating
So again, these show the book covers.
A floating city. A venture in the land of the behemoth. Jules Verne extraordinaire. And then that's Journey to the Centre of the Earth, I think.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But they're all very vintage.
Yeah, I love the colours. I love the colour combinations on these.
And then it costs you 4 envelopes to go with them. Then, I think these are a beautiful, beautiful, one more beautiful set.
Book covers.
Book covers.
Absolutely brilliant.
So these are the book covers from a lot of the Jules Verne novels. A lot of them are in French because it looked really good in French.
Yes.
So we have the lovely purple one. And these all open up.
Again, on the back.
You've got the colour to match, so when you open them out, the colour of the front is on the back. So there's 1, 2.
I'm having a hard time deciding which is my favourite.
3. I mean, if you wanted, you could cut them and use them as 2.
Wow.
Well, you could if you wanted to. If you're going to make them to sell or
Yeah.
making a journal to sell, you could double up. And that the colours all
Yeah, cool that.
lovely. I think this blue's lovely.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm having a hard time deciding which is my favourite.
Oh, I know. So that's the Jules Verne set. Jules Verne set is 28 items in it. Again, all cut handy stressed by myself.
Lovely.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, next I have... These are
Something
called
new.
button and string legal envelope sets that I've designed. So we have in each...
Excuse the rattling in the background because I'm going to be putting everything back into
Oh,
the
fair
envelopes
enough.
for final show.
Okay, so we have Steampunk set, Fortune Teller set, we have the Vintage Perfumery set, and a beautiful Floral set. Those of you that got the Perfect Peonies journals, these will match those journals or great in any floral journal. So I'll start with the Steampunk one. There we go. These envelopes are absolutely ace.
If you were doing like boho style journals,
Yeah,
they'd go really, really well.
but I mean these are just so funky. They are very heavy gram manila card, as you can hear. They measure 4.5 by 6.5 approximately inch-wise. All riveted with metal eyelets. Little string goes in, and then to seal them up you can either do that way or you can go around like that. They are great, and you get 5 in the pack, but I've done 5 labels as well to go on, so your labels will stick on there, so it mirrors the little circular piece. Thank you, Mike.
I'll put them there for later.
Yeah, so there, they would sit like that. So you've got the man on his bicyclette.
Absolutely. So the good thing about the weight on these things, if you actually wanted to paint them,
They'll paint and stamp beautifully.
yeah.
They are. What's the weight, Mike? The box is behind me on the shelf.
Okay, it says 180.
180 gram, but it's manila, and it's so.
Yeah. So 162 by 114 mil.
Yeah, I've done the inches already on that.
Yeah, and then 180 GSM. So they're a goodly weight.
They are, with them being manila. I mean, I said vanilla then, but they are ace.
Yeah. So they will take paint. So you could paint on them, you could stamp on them, and then you could stick your sticker on them to decorate them.
So you get the 5. So you've got the bicyclette.
So this is the
Steampunk set.
Steampunk set.
This matches the Steampunk Ephemera set that we've done.
Yeah.
So you've got the fan,
You see what we've
typewriter,
done. You've done.
the machine with the cogs on, and the steam train. Same background.
Yeah.
But they
Just coordinate.
So they all sit there, so you've still got you still use it and it's still functional.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's number 1, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 2 is the set that matches the vintage Perfumery. And these are lovely. Your mum loved these, didn't she?
She did.
So there's 5 envelopes again.
We had to wrestle them out of her hands.
We did 5 of those. And this time you've got the lovely background which matches the set. So you've got the Florida water with the little perfume bottle. You've got the Art Nouveau with the perfume bottle. Love the colours on that. Witch hazel, heliotrope, and trailing arbutus toilet water. So you've got the 5 stickers, and as I said before, these just stick on like that.
Yes.
If you want to send them as a gift for someone, be great, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Sticking stuff inside it, you could put photographs and stuff inside if you wanted to.
Yep,
Couldn't you?
there's another one, Mike. Thank you.
Lovely.
Then we have to have. We're nearly done. I hope you're not bored. I'm not. So you've got the 5 beautiful envelopes again. And these are the ones that match the fortune tellers. If you get the fortune tellers ephemera set, treat yourself to these as well, because they are so great. Somewhere to write there. Carter, Gypsy fortune teller, Alexander the man who knows or has a good idea. And there's another one.
Yeah, I'm just going to sort out Bentley's.
Okay.
Upstairs.
Bentley's trying to nest. Oh, bless him. So those, as they match the background of the other set. And last but not least, I have the florals. And these are so pretty. So in this set you have your 5 fab envelopes. And then you have your little labels to go on. These feature the peonies and the roses. And some have got little script backgrounds on them. There we go.
Just letting the air out.
Oh, I thought it was me. That was deflating. And then again they stick on just like that.
Like the man with the weary arms.
It is. So they're all self-adhesive. These have a slightly different adhesive on the back, but it's still very strong.
Very strong.
The other adhesive you can't punch through, you can this one.
Lovely.
So that's those. So that is the last set of the envelopes.
Okay, so
we'll just
bring those back in.
Yeah. So we have Jules Verne, the perfume, and also the fortune teller. The fortune teller, of course, we have the matching envelopes for those, so those 2 sets would really match. We have the perfume ones. We have the Jules set. If you would like some Jules Verne envelopes to match, just leave me a comment and I'm sure we can do something with those.
There were a couple of comments. I did get a couple of emails from people asking whether or not you would consider doing some signature sets for the perfume and the Jules Verne or any of the fortune teller ones.
Yeah.
Can't remember whether we actually already done a signature set for the fortune tellers. I know we've done journals in the past.
Done journals,
so
but I'm not sure. We'll look into it anyway.
yeah.
Because we produce what you would like, and vice versa. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I hope we produce what you
I
like.
hope we do. Thank you so much for the lovely comments as well. Thank you, Lisa. She left me a comment last night. Lisa Deal.
Oh, lovely.
Mwah. Yeah, so great. Thank you. They've been very popular, and
Yes, and also before we go, since we're saying thank yous,
yes,
thank you to Demi in Cornwall.
Mwah.
Thank you so much for the letter and for the little presents in there. Very, very much appreciated. And also thank you very much for the email, Laurie. Again,
oh yeah, it was beautiful.
very, very much appreciated the comments that you sent to us. So thank you so much for those.
I'm all back and running now. I'm happy again.
Yes.
Yes, one person doesn't spoil everything.
No, thank goodness.
So that's today's show and tell. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Please remember, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to it, why not?
But you can click the button at the end of the video.
I can't remember the rest.
Yeah, so don't forget to click the button at the end of the video to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button to get the notifications. Otherwise, we'll be putting videos up there and you won't know.
And I'll be sad.
Yes, very, very sad indeed. So, is that everything?
That's it for today.
Lovely. So, everything that you see here is now ready and waiting on Ian's website, which is there on the screen, but there'll also be a clickable link in the description area below. But what we will do is I'll sit with Ian to make sure, can you do links to each of your products? So for example, your go from one product to the other.
I'm sure we can. If he shows me,
Like related products.
Yeah.
I know I can on mine, I don't know whether you can on yours.
I'm sure I can.
We'll try.
I'll get
anyway.
the manual out. It can't be that difficult.
We'll try. Okay, so that's everything. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again very, very soon.
Bye for now. Oh, I've cut myself.
Oh, poor thing. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.